Assalamu alaikum and good morning. Hope you all are fine and safe and sound at your home. This is your social studies book and I'm your social studies teacher. Today this is the 8th video of our social studies. In the previous class we have started the second chapter of our course, that is chapter number 2, climatic regions of the Muslim world. As I have told you before that class 7 book is mostly related to Muslim world, and I hope now you people should know what is meant by Muslim world. The countries where majority population is Muslim and those countries where the governments have announced that they are the Islamic states. All those countries are known as Muslim world. Like we have Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Egypt, Turkey. These are the different examples of the Muslim world. Now, the topic which we are going to discuss today is tropical forest. Our today's topic is tropical forest. Do you know what is meant by tropical forest? Tropical forest. Tropical forests are closed canopy forests growing within 28 degrees north or south of equator. Canopy means the leaves at the top or the upper part of tall trees are known as canopy. Now, the tropical forests are growing within 28 degrees north or south of equator. In our previous lectures and also in your junior classes, you people have read in detail about equator. What is equator? Equator is that imaginary line that divides the earth into two hemispheres. Equator is the imaginary line which goes from east to west and it divides the earth into two parts or two hemispheres. They are wet places receiving more than 1800 to 2500 millimeter rainfall per year. The temperature remains between 20 degrees centigrade to 30 degrees centigrade all year. Now, what is the importance of tropical forest? Why we say that tropical forests are very important? There are some reasons of their importance, like they provide home to many plants and animals. They are a source for medicines and foods. They maintain the water cycle and they are an interesting place to visit. This is a picture of tropical fruits like banana, mango, custard apple, watermelon, coconut, fig, grape, orange, star fruit, guava, papaya, lychee, passion fruit, water apple, pomegranate, lemon, grapefruit, chiku, pineapple, muskmelon, dragon fruit, jackfruit, rambutan, kiwi, longan, mangosteen, canistel. All these are known as tropical fruits. This is a picture of tropical forest animals. All these animals are found in tropical forest. Chapter number 2 is started on page number 4 of our social studies book. In the previous class, we have read page number 4. Now today, our topic, which is tropical forest, it is on page number 5 of our book. In the Muslim world, these are found in Central Africa along the equator and in Southeast Asia. There is heavy rain 1800 to 2500 millimeter or more and the temperature remains between 20 to 30 degree all year. Naturally, there is a thick forest of tall trees with a crown of leaves. High up below it is a semi darkness with giant creepers. Giant means huge, big, twinning up the tree trunks to reach the sunlight above. The main stems of some creepers can be as much as 30 to 40 centimeter in diameter. The main forms of life found here are birds and monkeys in the canopy. Canopy, the upper part of tall trees, or within the bracket, the meaning is written that is the leaves at the top, and the snakes, lizards, and insects below. Much of the forest is very valuable for timber. Timber, as we have discussed in the first chapter, that timber is that kind of wood which is used in making furniture, such as teak and other hardwoods. Where these have been cut down and the forest cleared, sugarcane, cocoa, rubber, mangoes, pineapples, and other tropical fruits are grown. As I have shown you the picture of tropical fruits. These tropical fruits are grown here in tropical forest. Because of the heat and the other tropical fruits, because of the heat and the moist atmosphere. Moist means wet. The rainforests are generally unhealthy, with many diseases that affect humans and animals. Many of these, such as malaria, are carried by insects. However, the rainforests are very important both for their plants and for replenishing the air with oxygen. Replenishing means fill again and absorbing carbon dioxide. Although not in the Muslim world, the great Amazon forest, which is in South America, is believed to supply half the world's atmosphere with oxygen. Now, the next topic which we are going to discuss today is temperate desert. You people have read a lot about desert, but today we are going to discuss the temperate desert. What is meant by temperate desert? Temperate deserts are very hot in the summer days and low in winter. They are dry lands getting 50 to 300 millimeter rain a year. The average annual temperature of temperate desert is less than 10 degree. This is a picture of those animals which are found in temperate deserts, and they are also known as desert animals like camel, tortoise, ostrich, etc. In deserts, as we know that there is very little rainfall, only tough plants can survive in deserts. So those plants which are tough like the small plants, they are grown in the desert, and the names of those small plants which are grown in the deserts are acacia. This is the picture of acacia tree. In Urdu, acacia tree is known as babul ka drakht. Now acacia are those plants which are grow in deserts. Like acacia, the other small plants, the other small trees which are grown in the desert are known as cassia, and this is the picture of cassia tree. We have the topic temperate deserts on page number 6 of our social studies book. Temperate deserts. These are dry lands getting 50 to 300 millimeter rain a year, but not as warm as the hot desert. In the Muslim world, most of Iran, Afghanistan, the Central Asian states, and parts of Pakistan belong to this climatic region. In the Muslim world, Iran, Afghanistan, Central Asian states, and also some parts of Pakistan are having the temperate desert. That's why it is said that these countries are belong to the this climatic region, belong to temperate deserts. Naturally, they have small trees, especially acacia and cassia. As I have told you that these are the small plants. Cassia means babool and cassia darchini. These are the small trees which are grown in temperate deserts, with many coarse plants, coarse, tough, or hard, and grasses. Traditionally, these lands have been the regions of nomadic peoples with the herds of animals. Nomadic, as we have discussed before, that nomadic people are those people who have no permanent house. They always move from one place to another. And in Urdu, nomadic means khana badosh. They always walk with their herds of animals, like they have sheep, goats, and they wander with their animals. Today, with much irrigation and fertilizer, many are growing reasonable crops. Uzbekistan, the whole of which is temperate desert, is the fifth largest cotton growing state in the world. Although this has almost drained the Caspian Sea, from which most of the water has been taken. Parts of Pakistan naturally fall into this category, but irrigation from the rivers and tube wells have turned them into reasonable farmlands. This is the end of our today's video. I hope you people understand. Inshallah, in next class we will continue this chapter. Till then, Allah Hafiz, take care.